Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss.
Oh, hell no.
Hi guys, it's Yanni and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the recent events that took place on social media behind Princess Love exposing her husband Ray J for leaving her and their daughter stranded in Las Vegas after the Soul Train Awards. So I'm going to be breaking this video down. I don't really agree with Princess Love exposing her marital business to the world. I don't agree with Ray J leaving his pregnant wife and their daughter stranded in Las Vegas. And I also don't agree with the enabling that Sonia, Ray J's mother, is doing behind all of this mess. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. But one thing that I really want to say before we dive deep into this video, when you are the new woman coming into or forming a relationship with this man or any man, you never shit on the ex-woman. You never shit on the ex-woman because you don't know what that man really put her through. And a lot of times, a lot of us are being manipulated by men when they always paint out the ex to be crazy, when in the end they manipulate us into thinking the ex-girl is crazy. Meanwhile, he was the problem the entire time. So when you walk into a new situation with a man, you never shit on the ex-woman because you may just end up looking like the fool in the end. So let's go ahead and take a look down memory lane and see how Princess treated Tia Marie when she was just trying to end things with Ray J and she just wanted her things back. Let's go ahead and take a look.
You threw my away.
I'm like, thanks for coming.
You threw my away. Did you
Is that
not?
what was in the bag?
Did you not? No, this ain't got nothing to do with you, baby.
Is that what was in the bag?
No, that's...
Yeah, it was.
Well, okay, so wait.
On the stat, BB capsules. Is that what was in the bag?
Baby, you still action cream.
Did you leave this? Did you leave that? Did you leave?
Bitch, back up a taste, ho. Maybe I had the coochie cream because my was your dirty ass.
You still action cream. Is that what was in the bag?
Bitch, don't ever call me like.
When I look back on this clip, I see a woman that is hurting. Tia Marie was hurting. She was hurting because she ended things with Ray J and they were together for a while. And then also her career wasn't where she wanted it to be. So she was just in a place in life where she was probably at one of her lowest points and she was just going through a lot. So she was reverting to alcohol and she was lashing out, and Princess Love was triggering her behavior and was triggering her to lash out even more. So when it comes to Princess Love and the current events that are happening in her marriage, I honestly believe it's her karma, and I hope that she learns from this, because you never shit on a woman while she's down. You never shit on a woman when she's at her lowest point in life. And another thing that I wanted to highlight is that Princess Love was treating her like that because of the lies that she was being told by Ray J. Ray J was feeding her all type of lies and she believed them because she was in love with him. So as women, we have to understand that men are going to try to manipulate, men are going to try to feed us lies, but we have to be smart enough to decipher what's true and what's not. And if you just go and you side with this man and not actually have a clear conscience of what's going on, and you really have to base it off of his characteristics, which is something that you should have vetted out during your dating stage, then I don't think either of these women would be in this position right now. Princess would not be in this position right now because she literally sided with Ray J out of love when in reality the truth was in her face.
And you broke down and you started crying. What was I supposed to do? I would never kick a person when they're down like you did.
You was talking about she a stripper. She took my man like bitch. First of all, let Ray claim you. Tell Ray that
You want him to move me out the house so you can move in.
I never said that in my life.
Yeah, you did.
Wait, hold
you
up,
asked him to move me out the house. Yeah,
because
you
who
did.
told her that
yeah,
I
you
would
did.
ever say
Red,
Wait,
trust.
Were you there, princess? Holy to you, are you kidding me?
The same that you throw me under the bus for? Seriously?
I never told him anything like
did.
that. I swear to God,
you did.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
so you
you
need
did.
to listen to what the
No.
I'm saying, or then we don't even have
We don't
have
need to have a conversation because, bitch, your word don't be to me because you
that's fine.
proved to me
That's fine.
that, bitch, you ain't a genuine bitch.
Okay.
And I'm glad you think that's funny,
I think
bitch.
it's funny that bitch,
Bitch.
your ass, huh?
You ain't gonna be bitch because you a hippo, bitch.
A hippo? What is she talking about? She's built like a fucking refrigerator.
Or later, bitch. And you too.
Her too.
Both
That's
of you.
Funny. I wish
Yeah.
you would.
Both of you. Both of you.
Princess girl, you ain't we know you not happy, boo-boo. Quit frontin'. Who got the last laugh, ho? It wasn't you.
And that is why Tierra Marie is winning. She left the toxic relationship behind. She left the toxic man behind. He was a cheater. He was a liar. And he was just never going to truly commit to her. So she left him. And the number one thing that really stuck out to me in the previous clip was that there was no form of girl code. And it was all because Princess Love was being manipulated and she believed the lies that Ray J was feeding her. If we could have this thing called girl code where two women can sit down and compare notes and compare the lies that are being fed to them regarding the same man or behind the same man, a lot of these type of situations could be prevented. Princess Love wouldn't be in the situation that she's in right now, and a possibility could be that maybe Tierra Marie never would have been in such a long-term relationship with Ray J. We don't know. But there's no alliance anymore when it comes to women. We stick up for a man that is basically lying and manipulating us. And it's just, you know, I wish we could form a rule that we all follow as women that, hey, if I think this man is manipulating you about, you know, some of the things that he said about me or vice versa, why can't we have a sit down as grown women and have a conversation about it? Why do we have to all of a sudden now be enemies because we were either interested in the same guy or we caught ourselves in a love triangle with the same guy or whatever the case may be? Why can't we just have a sit down and talk about it? Because I think a lot of things could be prevented this way, but there's no form of girl code these days. But let's go ahead and take a look to see what Princess Love has to say about their marriage and her feelings towards Ray J after all the cheating scandals that she has been through with this man.
Why is it that you can't live without Ray J?
Because I feel like he is my soulmate. That's why I've always fought so hard, you know, to make him understand, like, look, I love you. Like, what does it have to take for you to realize that? And, you know, I would always pray and, you know, ask God, like, if he's not the one for me, like, please just give me the strength to leave. If he is, give me the strength to just hold on a little bit longer and just let him realize what he has in front of him. The past 4 years, you know, the constant cheating, the lying, finding condoms in suitcases, you know, hashtagging his name when I can't find him, and, you know, girls saying that they're with him.
And this is where my sympathy comes in for Princess Love, because she's just like any other woman. She's just like us. And she thinks that she has to prove her love to him, but this man sees her. You know, he's not blind. He sees her. He's just not ready for that. He just wasn't ready for that. And the signs, the red flags that were all there during the time that they were dating, in their period of engagement, and just how he handled things, it's just, he was not ready. And I think she kind of somewhat forced this. Like, she rushed it. She rushed into all of this in reality, thinking that all I have to do is show him that I'm a good wife, I'm a good mom. And in reality, none of that really matters, because it all comes down to the man. It all comes down to him deciding that that is something that he wants. And she was so focused on proving herself. As a woman, you should know what your self-worth is. It shows through your characteristics. It's not something that you have to prove to anyone. It will show in your day-to-day life, through your routine, through how you carry yourself, through your speech, and just your overall image as a woman. So it's not something that you have to prove. Ray J just was not ready for what Princess had to offer. And so here we are, he's cheating on her, he's allegedly cheating on her, and he's just doing all of these things that isn't of a family man, a husband, and a father. But let's go ahead and take a look to see what Sonya had to say. And she's been enabling his behavior for some time now. So let's flash back to when Ray J's sex tape with Kim Kardashian was exposed and released to the world to see. Let's see how she responded to that being out in the open in the public, and you'll learn a lot about their relationship between mother and son.
How did you as a family, but Sonya, really you as the mother, feel about the Kim Kardashian Ray J sex tape? Because I haven't seen you since then, so I know this is old business.
Okay, it is old business, and at some point we're going to get beyond this, hopefully.
Yes.
With all of the hoopla about it being Ray J and people trying to blame him, did you see him on the cover of Playgirl?
No, she got her jump off from it. But we love it.
Did you see him in the centerfold of Playgirl? Okay, so I think that the question should be directed elsewhere.
And this is what I don't agree with Miss Sonya. She really enables his shitty behavior, and it's really disgusting because you see this a lot when it comes to men and their mothers. Some of them, they really enable their behavior. And the question that I have for Sonya is, would you want Brandy dating someone like Ray J, marrying someone like Ray J, having a kid by someone like Ray J? And it's like, moms like this, mothers like this, they have to be delusional, because it's like, come on now, would you want to put up with what your son is putting these women through? You wouldn't. And the fact that she put the blame on Kim Kardashian for that sex tape was just utterly disgusting. And I couldn't believe she did that. I just found this clip and I'm just like, wow, like she really said that? I couldn't believe that she said something like that. So she's been enabling his shitty, poor behavior for years, you guys. So I'm not surprised that she flew to Las Vegas to be with her son. She's always been like that. And she's always going to defend him publicly. And I don't know if she just does it because she's trying to save face when it comes to their family name or what the case may be. But you would think Ray J would just change because that would make his life a lot easier, but he refuses to do so. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that his mom enables his poor behavior.
About 2 weeks ago, I found an extra phone that Ray had been hiding, or that he wasn't hiding, he had it. And he had been giving his number out. He had admitted to me that he was, nope, A1, I'm doing it, I don't care. He want to be on his page acting like the victim. Leave me alone, A1. So I found this phone that he had. I went through it. I confronted him about it. He was honest. Well, he tried to lie at first. He was honest. And he basically admitted that he had been entertaining, some women, I say women because my baby's right here. And, I told him, just be honest with me. If you're honest with me, then we can get through it. And he pretty much made it seem like he did it because we had been arguing a lot lately. And so I'm like, okay, well, we have another baby on the way. I just want to be on the same page. Let's just put it behind us one last time and let's just move forward, right? We're going to have better communication, we can have kids, but if we don't have some type of foundation, communication, then it'll never work. So we put it behind us.
Princess Love is better than me because I could never put cheating behind us while being married to someone that got on one knee and proposed to me, talking about I want to spend the rest of my life with you and you find out that he's cheating while 8 months pregnant, talking about, well, we're just gonna put it behind us. Excuse me? Yeah, she's way better than me.
Yo, Ray J checking in. Yo, this is for all the media outlets out there that's putting out these stories about me. Let me explain something to y'all, because I don't think y'all understand who I really am. I am my family. I love my family. I've dedicated my life to my family. To insinuate that I would do anything to harm my daughter was just sad, man. I'm at the Skyloft right now, as you can see, and I just don't understand how somebody can get stranded. We never left. We've been right here. You stay right there. People gonna get into little arguments here and there that are small stuff that you can work out. But to take this to social media and create this crazy story about me leaving my baby in harm's way is not cool. Our circle needs to be tight like that, and nobody should be able to get in. If we get into something big or small, we should be able to hug each other and love each other and listen to each other and understand what we need to do to make it right. How can I make adjustments? How can I compromise to make you happy? It goes both ways in a relationship. This is not it. I apologize for everything that's happening. We supposed to be at the tightest and at the strongest. We having another baby coming in, and these are not the things we supposed to do. The devil's working, but he's not working hard enough. He will never work hard enough, because my family is something that I will always die for, and the devil ain't ready to do that with me.
Honestly, when it comes to Ray J, he just wasn't ready for marriage. I don't think any man is truly ready for marriage, but the difference between them and Ray J is Ray J, he isn't trying to get ready for marriage. You know, I think within the first year or two, your husband is going to definitely make mistakes. He's going to have his fuck up moments, but Ray J isn't trying to change. It's almost like he wants to live two different lives. You know, I think he likes being a father. I think he likes being a husband, but he also has this other side to him that he cannot let go. And that was the life that he had before he married Princess, before he had his daughter. And I think he still has urges to still live that lifestyle. So I just don't think he was fully ready for marriage. And it shows because he's still doing some of the things that he was doing while he was single. He's still doing some of the things that he was doing when they were just dating, and he was cheating on her and disappearing on her for days and weeks at a time. So the man was just not ready for marriage. And I think he was torn because I think he really does love Princess, but I don't think he was really ready for marriage. And that's just that. And a lot of people are saying, well, he treated her like shit prior to marriage. He pushed her in the pool. When I look back at that clip today, and when I look at the clip, he pushed her into the pool, but she provoked the entire situation. She was throwing drinks, glass, food, everything at him. So she definitely provoked the situation, and he was just trying to get out of there because he knew he was getting upset. And when men get upset, sometimes they just have to walk away so they're not putting their hands on you. And that's the vibe that I got from that situation. But Princess, you know, wanted to get physical with him, and so she got pushed into the pool, and I think that was better than actually hitting her though. So that's just my opinion on that. I have to keep it 100 with y'all. I don't agree with his actions. I don't agree with how he treats Princess. I don't agree with how he has treated any of the women that he has dated previously. So Ray J just needs to grow up, and he has a second child that is on the way. He really needs to be there for the second child. He needs to be there for his wife, and he needs to be there for his daughter as well. So that's all that I have regarding this video, you guys. I would love your thoughts and opinions, so comment them down below. And if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next one.